too about your process, because we see these as almost as images, but you are doing you're they're almost vignettes, right? You're pulling things together, you're making things, you are constructing the images that we're seeing in very purposeful and intentional ways. Tell us a little bit about the Black Behind the Ear series, what's behind that in the context of the DR, and yeah, talk a little bit about it and talk about it in relation to this image, which I find just incredibly striking in so many ways.
Thank you. I really appreciate the compliment. The title of the series comes from a poem from the late 1800s by Dominican activist and poet Juan Antonio Alix, where he is claiming that Dominican is not only one race, has been constructed by several, and specifically the Black African roots, no? And then he's claiming, or some sort of like demanding to Dominican people to do not be ashamed of it and claim our Blackness. And like, it doesn't matter why your grandmother is or your own complexion is, we all have some Black behind in our ear. But I'm in a process at this moment that I'm just like, no, our Blackness is not really behind the ear, it's actually in our forehead. But when it's like super obvious. But at the end, yes, but at the end of the day, when I started this series, it was really impactful for me reading this poem from around 200 years ago, and it's still being so relevant to what is going on in Dominican culture and in our heritage now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took I took the different elements and tried to recontextualize our quotidian heritage, no? And like elements like the hair roller, like, an element of beauty, the food, like plantains, avocados. I also did like the bottle of rum, which I did one time, and also sugar, like the sugar cane itself, and try to redo it in a different form where we could appreciate it. And like for these elements that we can see here, that it's like a cone, and the rollers are made of porcelain and ceramics. There are different materials that I use. And the reason why I end up using these materials, this particular medium, is because it's a medium that is, you can see it in the three of the pillars of Dominican heritage, which is the indigenous Tainos, Black, African, and as well Spanish, no?